I just listened to a Forbes report about the current job market, and it seems like fields such as engineering and computer science have had a slight decline in job prospects. And this is after many years of a technology boom. It seems that AI has changed the hiring needs and the hiring practices of many firms in the industry. Meanwhile, liberal arts majors are seeing a slight increase in their job prospect. And that's because many of them have skills that are transferable into other industries. So, for example, if an English major may have strong writing skills, strong communication skills, and critical thinking skills, and that could be used in many different industries. Now, don't panic. This is not me saying do not major in computer science and engineering, because I actually think that it is nearly impossible to pick the perfect major and know exactly what the job market will look like in 20 years. So if we think about it, there is no way that we would have known about AI and how that would just change the technology industry for good and for, maybe some not so good aspect. So what the takeaway I would say from this report is that it is very important to build transferable skills and to have versatility in your when you think about just your skill set, so that if the industry or the market does change, that you can pivot. So for example, I am very strong in the humanities. I love the humanities, and that would have been um, an area that I really want to pursue. But just looking at the market and the needs that I was in demand that I was receiving as a tutor, primarily it was in math. And I did have a strong enough foundation in math that I could start tutoring students in it. And I developed on that skill. So in the areas that are places that I did not understand, I researched and I was able to continue working with students by building on my skills. So I think this is what we should learn from this, that it is impossible to know exactly what the market will look like in 10 to 20 years. There is no perfect major that will automatically withstand decades of time. I mean, maybe there are. So you guys can let me know, but that would be my idea, that there is no perfect major. It is important to find something that you're passionate about and research it and think about the job prospect of that. But at the same time, I also think it's important to just create transferable skills and be able to pivot as needed. So what do you guys think? Should you major in areas that you're passionate about, or should you just consider the job market and what it will look like, or should it be a mix of both? Comment below and let me know.